Guys, don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. This video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign-up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the MTN8. Orlando Pirates 1, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. I'm joined by the Tsonga Oak. It's Tatana.
We did manage to witness entertaining game.
Yes.
I think it was quite flagrant that it was going to be a game of goals. You know, definitely Orlando Pirates comes into this game being a team that performs.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of stuff probably that is happening at the background which we don't know. But when you go to the game, you look at Sundowns that came with a 4-3-3, and of course it did tell you that they wanted to keep ball more in the middle of the park. You know, when they shishi, they want to tick. You know, they want to play in half spaces, and I think it was a blessing in disguise for us. May he heal, quicker. But I'm not saying this in a bad way. It was a blessing in disguise maybe for us that he got injured. I think Orlando Pirates today, Penom, as I was thinking about this coach, his pattern is that he wants to play transition football. If you saw Svelebele on the right flank, it gave you that. When you saw what's his name, Umbata being back, I think also the coach went back to his senses in a way, because then it's factory settings. It was there for everybody to see that, you need to be able to carry on from what Jose Rivero had, and we came with the 4-2-3-1. Dino coming back on the right back. Siema and Mbogazi pretty much trusted on such a game of magnitude, and they were quite composed. Matalenta Wafani, like the cameraman at the back. He came back and he paired with Unduli, and we saw, of course, that maturity, the controlling of the game, the quickness of being able to move the ball. In front of them, they had Utito, which I think he never had a good game, but of course, he is a good player. We had Relay, to be honest, same as him, he didn't have a good game. In actual sense, I had thought that they're going to take a Relay and play him as a 10, and they'll bring a police on the right flank, but eventually later on the game it happened. But first half, we tried, even though there was a lot of offsides, questionable, we tried to release the ball quicker. When I say Seaman, you cannot fault that guy. If this coach, if he wants to survive, can you please play play Mabasa? Radio Pani will come as the third or fourth striker. There's another striker that we promoted. They said apparently he's very good. So if maybe that guy gets the opportunity, he'll be ahead of Radio Pani. But yes, the guys that tried to release the ball quicker, but we really struggled. Sundowns, I think we were playing in high tempo. We got tired. Alende, Tewahomkwena, those are experienced players. They now detected, they did dictate, the tempo of the game. And I think having also Jaden Adams, he's young, but in terms of maturity, football, EQ, IQ as well, he can be able to apply himself. Sales on the right, I think he's trying to prove a whole lot of people wrong. And, look at the chance that they create first time. He beats Tito, and it was Tito and Relay. He had a shot. The ball came back. It was a rebound. Reyners tried to take a shot, and Matthews couldn't connect with the ball. Great save by Usipo Chain. We were saved there. But again, continuously outsound like a broken record, like any other person. Orlando Pirates struggles with set pieces. It was proven. In fact, the incident I did explain, it was the second shot on target by Mamelodi Sundowns. The initial one, it was a cross. Look, how can Dino van Ryan be able to, go toe-to-toe with Tebo Homkwen? In terms of height, in terms of stature, you cannot be able to compare. It was an easy goal for him to be able to score that. But again, it was first corner, first goal. How many chances have we created from corner, but do we convert? We really don't do that, Then, of course, the second stanza came, and I think Orlando Pirates started to play. Believe it or not, the first shot of Orlando Pirates on target was on the 72nd minute through Apolis, you know. But then from then on, we had a better game. Things were starting to change for us, you know. I think, yes, Dino were complaining why he was coming out, but remember, there's fitness coaches there. They know you cannot be able to run for certain kilometers. That's why the players, they wear the trekking things. I just forget the terminology of that. Yeah. It tells the fitness coaches that if you run so much kilometers, you need to be taken out, because should you cover more ground, what will happen is that you're going to get injured, you know. As I said, second stanza came from the 72nd minute. We were quicker in transition, and look at this. That's why Orlando Pirates has quicker players. We need players to release the balls quicker. If you don't release the ball quicker to Apolis, it is null and void. It really won't work out for you, because then you are delaying them. They want you to be able to release the ball quicker. Hence, we had Umremi as well, and later on the boy coming in on the 10, number 38. You know, but then. When I say see once more, also hit the upright with the goalpost, of course, with the header. Yeah. But in closing, because we don't have much time, look what happens. Muremi, what does he do? He tucks in, he takes Ulunga right. Look at beautiful Mbogazi playing that diagonal pass. Guess who's there? Who's overlapping? Sibelebele. He's been looking for those balls. A beautiful first touch, professional by all times, even if a striker and attacker. When you take that first touch, what do? You tuck in, you come in right in front of the defender. It's either he's going to foul you, which is going to be a red card, or he lets you go. Yeah. Most of the time we had Nkota, we had Saleh going on that side, which means then he will have to tuck into his favorite foot so he can be able to have it on the far post. Yeah. This time around, Ronza had a problem because it's a right-footed player. He only had him to be able to beat, and of course, Sibelebele, you know, converted that. Yeah. Mbogazi had a good game. Mbogazi is a national asset by far. You know, what he has done with Urenas, you know, I'd like him to keep it up and, you know, going forward as well. We're looking forward to the game against Dalis, which is a team that took 3 points from us. In fact, it's 4 points because we drew and they beat us in Orlando. It's not a team that we really defeat so easy. So we'll see come Wednesday how everything is going to come up. But then there's something that really happened after the game. Orlando Pirates players not singing along with us. I really don't know. It just tells you maybe there's something that's happening on the background, on the back ends. But if Abdeslam Wadu lost the change room, it's try for him. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the opportunity. We could talk the whole day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.